So my talk today had a couple of themes. The first, I talked about technology and the expertise around technology. That can be broken into a few parts. First, understanding just what the technology is and what it does, and its economic characteristics, which in turn affect the impact of that technology on surrounding industries. Technology can also be used in the course of investigations or in terms of doing data analysis. And so it's a tool. Using that tool also requires people and capabilities, often interdisciplinary teams. One thing I found, though, is that you never lose the role for economists and lawyers and industry experts in asking the right questions and understanding how to set up the problem, even though machine learning and AI and other modern tools can have a supporting role in those areas. I also talked about the importance of expertise in industries, especially because industry dynamics have often gotten much more complex, with firms owning related products that have more complex and unusual relationships, not just a firm producing output and another firm taking it as input, but rather mergers that are oriented around data, around acquiring or controlling access to customers and other such things. And so that's important for how we approach cases, how we think about the application of competition law, and realize that we have many more types of mergers and competition policy than we did in the past. But still, the competition laws apply. But it can be helpful to think through and have more expertise in mapping that application. That also leads into some comments I made about the merger guidelines and articulating more clearly the application of the law and the economics to these more complex types of mergers has been a priority. Other priorities have been making sure we spell out how we think about labor and monopsony in general, and how important that can be for economic outcomes. Finally, I also spoke about Biden's executive order in the United States, which has asked all of the agencies to look at how their operations and the regulations affect competition. And sometimes regulations can have unintended consequences that can be bad for competition or make it hard for new firms to enter. And it's been really exciting to see how much teamwork we've seen within the U.S. government to try to push towards having better outcomes for our economy from all government agencies.